What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 23rd. Welcome back from the All-Star break, by the way. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. It's the only place that you're going to get any updates to my Sims as we get closer to lock. And it's where you're going to hit me up with questions if you want to. Find the tweet with this video in it and come hit me up with whatever you want. Who do you like? Who do you not like? Any questions about today's slate? That's where you will find me. Finally, BetMGM is the sponsor of this video. If you click the link in the description, head on over to BetMGM. You got to be in a legal betting state, one, but make a deposit of at least $10. You're going to get 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum, and this is the biggie, up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. Can't beat that deal, folks. Take advantage when you can. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Lauri Markkanen, Franz Wagner, and MATISSE THYBULLE, who does not fit those other 4 guys, rounding out the bottom. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm taking a look at Drew EUBANKS, and I think this is just a sign of where the value is so far on today's slate. He's power forward center eligible, 4,900, projected for 28, goals 33.5, and he's in the optimal lineup 20% of the time. It's the power forward eligibility that helps out a lot here for EUBANKS. He's going to play around 27 minutes today. He's around a fantasy point per minute. We're talking about 9 points, 9 boards, 2 assists, and 2 stocks. It's not a huge stat line by any means, but a matchup against Sacramento is always good. It should be competitive. They're without Anthony Simons. Josh Hart isn't on this team any longer. So it's not like those 2 guys matter for EUBANKS, but he's just not going to get run down by anybody behind him. They're not the deepest team in the world. They have some injuries right now. 27 minutes feels fine. If it's competitive, maybe he gets to 29, 30. You can see a little bit of upward mobility there. I just like the value with the positionality. I think he falls as the day goes on if we open up any value. But for now, I like Drew EUBANKS. In at number 4, we've got Harrison Barnes, small forward, power forward eligible, 4,600, projected for 26, goals 32, optimal lineup 25% of the time. Barnes looks great. You can see we took a step up in tier here. This is a guy playing 34 plus minutes a night. He's not a great per minute dude. 0.75, no matter what's really going on for the team. 18% usage, 16 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, and a stock. But it's that matchup against Portland. Portland's defense is really bad. That's helpful. And again, it should be relatively competitive. I'm just shocked to see him at 4,600. That's a really nice price tag for a guy who, like, pretty much without question is going to be out there for starter minutes. So he's sort of like EUBANKS in that I think he falls a little bit as we open up better value, but he's in play no matter what today because of this price. Hopping back over to the Portland Trailblazers now for number 3, JERAMI Grant, small forward, power forward eligible, 6,100, projected for 35. The goal's 39.5. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time, so we took another step up. This is where you start to see Anthony Simons being out and providing that benefit. For Grant, he's going to play 36 minutes. He's a 0.95 fantasy point per minute guy, 23% usage. It's mostly scoring, 20.5 points, 5.5 boards, 3 assists, close to a steal, close to a block. We'll call it 1.5 stocks. Again, great matchup against Sacramento. The defense isn't very good. It's a fast-paced matchup, although neutral as a game environment. And Grant at 6,100 is just a little bit underpriced, particularly when they're missing the other guy that dominates the ball. There's no one else out there that should be taking a ton of shots, so it's either going to be Dame or it's going to be JERAMI Grant, and you can see both of those guys in this top 10. Next up at number 2, we're going TALEN HORTON-TUCKER. I can hear the groans already. Shooting guard, small forward, so that is very helpful. 5,600, projected for 34.5. The goal is 37. He's in the optimal lineup 33% of the time. I got him in for 32 minutes. I think there's upward mobility here. I assume he's starting, but even if he's coming off the bench, he's a really good play for today. He's over a fantasy point per minute. There's no Colin Sexton today. He's out with an injury. Obviously, Vanderbilt's gone and Conley's gone. So you're getting 21% usage out of THT, 15 points, 6.5 assists, 5 boards, and 2 stocks. It's a really nice pace-up spot against Oklahoma City, who has like an average defense. So matchup works, position works, price works, role works. We can't skip them today, guys. We got to go to TALEN HORTON-TUCKER. Now, before we get to that number one contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. It's the only place you get updates to these sims, and it's where I want you to hit me up with any questions. So find the tweet with this video in it. Let me know what you want to know. Finally, BetMGM, 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum, up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. All you got to do is click the link in the description. We're staying with the Utah Jazz, and we're going to Jordan Clarkson. Point guard, shooting guard, eligible, 6,400. Projected for 39.5. The goal is 41, and he is in the optimal lineup 38% of the time. With no Conley and no Sexton on the floor, Clarkson's got a 33% usage rate on the season. I'm only going to 31, trying to be pessimistic. 34 minutes, 1.17 fantasy points per minute. This dude is going to get some shots up. 26 real points, 4.5 boards, almost 6 assists, and a stock. Same great matchup the TALEN HORTON-TUCKER is going to have. It's possible that Clarkson starts at the point guard spot and they end up starting Agbaji. I don't really think it matters. It certainly doesn't matter for Clarkson. That's more of a TALEN HORTON-TUCKER thing. Clarkson's going to play 34 minutes in a competitive game one way or the other. You know this dude's not afraid to shoot, and that is why he is my number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, February 23rd. DraftKings version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.